Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Black Ops 4 Zombies DLC 2 video. So obviously tomorrow is 115 day and we're getting a huge update for Black Ops 4 Zombies, in which we will be seeing a brand new mode, which is obviously the Gauntlets mode. So I can't wait for that. I will be having lots of videos on that tomorrow and everything else that does come within that update. However, Trek did say that tomorrow we are going to be getting a special announcement, since it is a special day for Zombies, being 115 day, obviously element 115. And well, we will probably, or at least I'm hoping, and most of the community are hoping, that we will be seeing something tomorrow in regards to DLC 2, whether that is our very first teaser image, or whether we just get some details regarding the map, or whether we actually get a gameplay trailer, or an intro cutscene, or something like that. I'm really hoping that that does drop tomorrow, and that would be good for Trek to give us some sort of schedule for when we will be seeing the DLCs, because we are expecting DLC 2 to launch sometime during mid-February. We're not entirely sure on the actual date. It could be the 5th of February, the 12th of February, the 19th of February, or the 26th of February. Any of those dates are up for debate, because that'll be around about when the next operation starts, and obviously the DLCs do drop on a Tuesday. In fact, the last week of February on the 29th is exactly when the operation ends, so that would be the best timing, so we're not far away. But what I wanted to talk about within today's video is pretty specific. So I saw a video from Glitching Queen the other day, and she was talking about obviously a lot of people are expecting Newtown Zombies, a Newtown Zombies remake, to be DLC 2. I've already made lots of videos going over that on my channel. It will probably be similar to the version that we have within Blackout, and we can now access more of the town and also the Nuketown bunker and even more areas. I will be having a video soon going over some even more areas that will possibly be available now within the new iteration of Nuketown, as there might even be a secondary bunker underneath the bunker that we have within Blackout, and even more areas. And I want to also recap you guys on some other storyline speculation and theories. I am not dropping that just yet, just because obviously we are expecting a trailer tomorrow, or at least some sort of information. If we don't get that, I will go ahead and make that video straight away, but I'm just waiting to see if we do get a trailer for more information before I make that video, because obviously I could make that video and then the trailer drops, and it wouldn't be good timing if stuff is a bit off within that video. Well, anyways, Glitching Queen brought up the really good point. So obviously, if you've been seeing all of my videos going over all of the leaked information so far regarding Newtown, we are going to be playing as the Ultimis Crew. In terms of the storyline for this map, we don't really know. It will be taking place obviously after the classified ending, where our Premise characters and our Ultimis characters are teaming up to go ahead and defeat Dr. Monty within the Great War. In terms of what we actually do on this map, I've already speculated in previous videos. If you want to go ahead and check that out in terms of what we might do within the Easter egg, as I said, I will be making a follow-up video regarding that. Now, I have mentioned in previous videos how Travis Wong over on Instagram has been teasing towards DLC 2, because as you guys know, he is actually the guy who sort of does the choreography for Takeo. So he's been putting a ton of images up that he's been choreographing for Takeo. Obviously, there is a different voice actor who actually does the voices of Takeo, but he's just the guy who does the motion capture. And for example, he made this post the other day saying that he is actually motion capturing for not just Takeo, but also Diego. Now, we already knew that he motion captures for both of those characters. He does also motion capture for one of the specialist characters within multiplayer, although he no longer does so. So does this mean that he is motion capturing for Takeo, because obviously he's going to be playing as Ultimis Takeo on this Newtown remake, and potentially he's motion capturing for Diego for DLC 3? Or maybe, and Glitching Queen brought up this suggestion within her video, could we be seeing two maps released with DLC 2? We get an Ether storyline map, which is a remake of Nuketown, and then we also get to see a Chaos map featuring obviously Diego too. But I just thought I would bring it to your guys' attention, because I thought it was a really good point made by Glitching Queen, and the reason why I think it is a decent point is because obviously there has been a lot of people hating on the fact that DLC 2 is going to be yet another remake, and although the map will be much bigger than the original, so it'll still be as large as a regular map, and it will still see a ton of new areas that will make it as large as a normal map, and even more areas than we see within the Newtown Island within Blackout. A lot of people are just annoyed that it's not going to be an entirely brand new map, and although it'll have very interesting storyline implications once we actually get to play the map, that's what people are annoyed about. So maybe we could see two maps at once so people aren't annoyed regarding that. But I just, as I was saying, I find that hard to believe. It just seems too far-fetched, but I was just pointing it out there because it could be a possibility. I just can't see it happening. But at the end of the day, we do know that we're going to be seeing a lot more maps for Black Ops 4 Zombies is DLC than usual, because we already know that a London map is coming.
London, on the other hand, that's
Keep an eye out.
Yeah, a little bit later down the line.
We obviously already know that this Nuketown remake is coming featuring the Ultimis Crew. We do also already know that we are going to be seeing the Great War map where we defeat Dr. Money. That'll be the final Ether storyline map. And we know that we are at least getting more than one Chaos storyline map left. And we know that because the very first map was a prequel. So there's no way they're just going to conclude the Chaos storyline until the next game with just one DLC map continuing the storyline on from Voyage of Despair and 9. There's just no way that Trek have time to finish up that storyline with just one DLC. So we already know that there's going to be probably more maps outside of the Black Ops Pass, whether that be a second season pass for zombies coming out next year or something like that, or they just have maps coming out separately to that, maybe even free maps, although I doubt that, that's very unlikely. So it doesn't make sense how this can make sense. So either Trek are going to put more maps in the Black Ops Pass, which seems a bit unlikely monetary wise, or there's some sort of second pass. I don't know, but 2 maps with DLC 2? I mean, I like Glitching Queen's suggestion, it makes sense, but could it happen? I don't know. It's possible, I just don't know how that would make any sense, but I guess we'll just have to find out tomorrow with this special announcement by Trek. But anyways, thank you for watching the video, make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Black Ops 4 Zombies, the news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.